Let's go. Yo, I'm like an addict, do I gotta have it. I ain't even playing, got a really bad habit. If it moves, gotta grab it, fuse like a magnet. Lose, won't have it till I'm doomed in a casket. I ain't playing, got a weird mind. If you work 8 hours, I'ma work 9. If the shoot tastes sour, you should taste mine. I'ma stay in power for a long time. Get up, nah, I ain't a quitter. Toss me the ball, I'm a really big hitter. Big picture, I'm a straight killer. Rising the song to the highest bidder. Got juice, got gas, I'ma move fast. New shoes, new tracks, like who's that? I'm new, come back, better than last. Yeah, it's a new me, never gonna look back. I'm never gonna look back. Cause damn, I was built to last. You move slow and I move fast, and that's facts. Only I can make a change. Slowly take a step today. I will never be the same. Cause that's what it takes. Pieces is a form of art. I'm never gonna look back. Cause damn, I was built to last. You move slow and I move fast, and that's facts. Only I can make a change. Slowly take a step today. I will never be the same. Cause that's what it takes.
Yo, what's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the Crypto Kings live stream. I see the people in the chat talking that smack. B-Root showed up a little late today, hating on my freaking TA, my bottom call to the T. We'll see if that plays out. Hey, man, it's not always about one call. It's about consistency. And if I can be consistent through this bull market, we'll be good. But, yeah, guys, smash that like button. Hit that subscribe. We got a good show for you guys today. Maybe even an ape of the day. I don't know. We got to check it out. But we got to talk about some game planning before we see a next parabolic explosive run-up, not only in Pulsechain, but in Bitcoin. Meme coins are running right now on Ethereum. And we might need to get in some of that action. But what's going on, B-Roots? How you doing?
Damn, I think they don't care about their followers. They're always late and we are always waiting for them. But he's still here. What's up? It's your boy, Cowboys with a win. B-Rose. Back at it again with another YouTube. Blocking the haters off, brushing the haters off. Don't care, because people will wait and see the alpha that comes within the show. It's worth waiting for. That's simple. That simple. And maybe, just maybe, I can get Ian to grab himself one of these.
That's light work, bro. People don't even know the plans we have for this bull market. We got a lot of things going on.
New marketing coming soon. I'm not even done yet. I'm just giving you the sprinkles. Just sprinkling a little bit what's to come.
Francis Ngannou won that fight. Just gonna throw that out there. But Cowboys won. Beard's rocking the Cowboys.
Yeah, straight.
I think the Broncos won.
Broncos, yeah, hell, don't you live in Florida? Shouldn't you be like talking about Miami? That's like a way better, interesting, fun team to watch. And you over here talking about the Broncos.
I'm still living in the John Elway days, man. I don't even watch football.
John Elway, is he like a coach somewhere or owner?
He's the owner of the car dealership owner.
He's a horrible owner. Guy got so happy he got lucky with freaking grabbing Peyton Manning on his way out. He gave him one championship and it just went to shit from there.
Yeah, but they had a legacy. But we're
now,
not talking about
now Colorado think they're the best team in college football because they got Deion Sanders. But boy, did that 2-win streak went to crap.
I don't even follow none of that. We are the Dolphins, baby.
Oh, now you're switching the Dolphins.
I'm a fair weather fan. I jump on whatever team is doing good. Just like we need to jump on some meme coins and get these gains, man. Teddy Bear, what you been doing, man? You about to get
Teddy Bear
out.
I am going to bring the Undertaker in this room and bury you alive if you don't come up and get B-Root some gains. He quiet today. He ain't saying nothing. He about to get the tombstone. Tell him.
Teddy, you not doing nothing. We gotta check that shit, man. Pulsechain bouncing.
Pulsechain with the bounce, biggity bounce, biggity bounce, bounce. It's almost that time. Woo! If you look my new chart for Pulsechain, it's gonna look good. We're gonna go each and every way to 10x over sack price. I got the perfect chart set up. All I have to do is remember not to clear my cash. I'll be good. I'll be good. But we will talk about that. We might have an ape of the day. Might have that. You never know what chain it's going to be on. It could be on Arbitrum. It could be on BNC.
Could it be on Shibarium?
It could be on Shibarium. I didn't even know they're live. Are they live?
They're struggling. They're
I'm not struggling. I'm going to drop my earpiece.
No, I said Shibarium's struggling, and you're struggling.
It might be on Pulsechain. It might be on Ethereum, bros. Be ready.
Quick shout out to some of the people in the house. We got freaking the whole crew, the PDGC community, pDAI community. Lions today. We got King Sniper. You guys said the Cowboys. No, Fury did not win that fight. Francis, that was a huge win for MMA. Boxing looks like a joke right now. We got Caesar.
That hit was so fake, by the way. It's the most staged thing you've ever seen.
Gosh, bro.
You're telling me that hit was legit, and then you just opened up with his head all out there like that? Come on,
bro.
Man.
Listen, I know you were in WWE.
So staged. If I know stage, I know stage. That whole fight was staged. I'm sorry to break it to you. Did you see the hit? Did you see the context around the hit, or did you see the one little? That's all you saw. And didn't watch the whole.
Bro, Francis has rocks in his hands, bro.
Bro,
and he freaking hit him and with that check hook right in the temple and sat him down.
And he just happened to get up like it was nothing.
Oh, bro, you obviously haven't watched Tyson Fury's fight. He got freaking floored before and by Deontay Wilder and freaking rose up like he was like possessed.
Dude, man. Staged.
Listen, bro, this ain't the WWE.
UFC's trying to put their mittens in every little single type of promotion.
The UFC's not involved in it at all.
Staged.
Bro,
they making money from it.
They making money. Hold on. No. Let me wreck you right here.
Bro.
Keep going.
They making money. Trust me.
No. How they making money? How they making money? No. You wrecked.
What you just said is what they are, how they're making money.
How are they making money?
Now there's more eyes on them.
On who?
Actually, guess what? If you're in the WWE, you're not allowed to go to another promotion, because what that does is that gives that other promotion the benefit of the doubt. In the promotion game, you're not all about helping the other promotion.
Who's
you're
in the
about
UFC? Who's in the UFC that fought? Francis Ngannou or Tyson Fury? Who's in the UFC?
What are you talking about?
How does that fight have anything to do with the UFC?
Because it helps them out.
How?
What do you mean? How does it not? What did you just say? The UFC is all
bro.
right.
Francis Ngannou left the UFC. The UFC said he wants to go fight easier fights to make more money because they wouldn't pay Francis. Francis went over and fought the GOAT heavyweight of the generation and dropped him in round 3.
What do you think that does for the UFC?
Nothing.
You just said this puts the UFC on the map. You're
quoting
words.
Don't put words in my mouth. This has nothing to do with the UFC. He left the UFC because the UFC, it makes the UFC look bad. Dana White is sweating right now because he let the heavyweight GOAT leave his organization because he wouldn't pay him what he wanted to get paid. And now he's over here making waves. He's going to be the highest paid. It was the PFL who put on the show.
Guess what word is going to be not done yet.
Bro, you just got wrecked, bro. You can see me on the TA. You kind of wrecked me last week, but you just got wrecked in the fight.
This is what you don't get about marketing.
You got wrecked in the fight.
This is what y'all don't get about marketing. This is why B Roots continues to grow, no matter what. You know why? Because whether you hate me, whether you love me, you find some way to say the word B Roots. B Roots, B Roots. I hate B Roots. I love B Roots. B Roots is a scammer. B Roots is killing it. B Roots is that. And we're all sitting there back saying B Roots. When you go on ESPN, what are you going to hear? UFC, former UFC, and what does that do? Make the name of UFC. What is a UFC? If you don't never watch the UFC, now you know. That's called marketing. That's called killing it. That's called branding. Take it.
Okay, but
that fight had
zero.
Debate over.
You thought Francis Ngannou was a UFC fighter still, and you were completely wrong.
No. I know
those are the facts.
I know the name because I know that
from the UFC.
Okay. So now those who don't know who he is, my dad had no idea who that was. But guess what he's saying? Oh, he's for a UFC fighter. My dad don't watch UFC. My dad doesn't watch UFC.
That's attributed to the UFC's branding. They're great at it. People think the sport of MMA is called UFC. That's how good they are at branding. However, when you lose a star, a superstar, they basically lost to Conor McGregor because they didn't like him. He asked for too much money, and he lost. The UFC has lost their cash cow. And they literally let him go to boxing, and the PFL held the fights, and they're making all the money, and Francis has all the power. It's a huge win for MMA, and it's a big loss.
I'm going to tell you what's going to end up happening. Boxing sucks. Boxing is absolutely trash now. It's been trash for the last 30 years. Anyone that's boxing right now, you're trash because you wouldn't be able to fight the people that were in boxing in the 90s. It's trash. It's boring. Tyson Fury fights the same guy over and over for the last 10 years. Give me something new. That's the only reason it was something. Somebody will buy out.
And the rematch is going to be the biggest fight that we've seen in a while. It'll probably be close to $1 billion fight.
Marketing, staged marketing, boxing and marketing. I know for a fact that professional boxing is staged. You know why? Because I know a guy that went from Purdue football to boxing. He was 6'5", 260, heavyweight boxer, and I've seen his fights and I've talked to him. It's staged, bro.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to bet money on that, we can.
There's a lot of politics. There's a lot of politics. There's a lot of politics in boxing, but you said the UFC is benefiting from that fight. They're not.
Staged, bro. They are benefiting in marketing,
not
because
they lost their cash cow. They lost the biggest superstar of this generation. They lost him. They let him go.
What three-letter What three-letter sports promotion have you said more during the stream? The WBA or the UFC?
Yeah, that's fine. They're good at marketing, but they lost their cash cow. They lost their biggest celebrity.
I didn't hear you say the WBA once. You just
Bro,
said
it's like you cheating Shiv, and you just watching it fly up, dude. You lost your cash cow. You lost your ticket to millions and millions of dollars. That's what it is like. All right, let's get back to crypto, man. We got a super chat that I got to read.
Please don't miss out on. Wait, hold on. Let's give it a proper one because I'm tired of looking at Ian's face right now.
And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back.
All right. Please don't miss out on RFX pays Pulse passive income. Perfect price to accumulate. It's actually an innovation with rewards also being paid in LP providers. Super loyal guide to the moon. We go. Love you guys in crypto. Much love.
All right. Next.
I checked out a space. Mando is in there and all the guys are in there. And it was like they were running some numbers. And, you know, even with it only having like 30K in volume, you're still making like way more than a validator even makes right now. And that's super low numbers. So, and it's hard coded. So that's what I liked. It's not super centralized like other reflection tokens.
To be honest, comparing your numbers to a validator isn't bragging. Like, congratulations, you make more than a validator. Like, validating is really not about making money. We thought it would be, but it's not.
Show your computer. No, you got a validator?
Oh, I actually do. It's sitting there, not validating. It's not worth my time. It's a joke. This $4,000 computer right now with its own separate screen hasn't been turned on since Pulsechain launched. And then when I went through the process and saw how much the validators were making, I was like, man, fuck that shit. This is worth my time. So I'll probably sell it to some, like, I don't know. It's probably just going to sit there and collect dust, give it to my kid. Like, I don't know. But yeah, here's the thing. I'm not going to change anything on how I present my look on reflection tokens. Now, I do hold RFX, just so the fact that I'm not saying that ain't bad, but it needs that big, huge spike in order to survive. It's that simple. It's no different than what I've been saying for PRX, no different for SRF, no different than Mega, no different than Reflux token. It needs a pump up spike to numbers where it makes your jaw drop for it actually to really come and play to be really how good it is.
Mando's talking smack.
Mando hasn't been in the game for like 3 weeks. I haven't seen Mando in like a month. Come over here and talking shit on Beavers like you know what I'm talking about. He probably don't even know how to spell RFX.
All right, well let's bring up the Bitcoin chart. We see it consolidating nicely around 34K, and Amanda's ready, bro. We need what did Gugad say? We need the debate tank. You don't want to see me in the fight game, bro. This is like we're about to combine forces in another big stage. That's all I'm gonna say about it.
He's scared though.
Bro, that's like the most laughable thing to be scared about. Oh, you did time in prison, fought killers in the cage, but yeah.
All right, let's go here.
I know you're trying to do that reverse psychology.
All right.
What is that?
That's ETH. Let's start
off with every time we pull up the chart, it looks different.
Nah, this is ETH. But ETH does look good.
ETH is nice.
Flagging out. It's just flagging out. So
you
got a nice little W pattern. As you can see, it's just been following, probably put this up a little higher. There you go. Following that line, scared people a few times and just going up, and just right now it's flagging. So I do like that. Let's look at the weekly 200-week moving average, well above the 200-week moving average. As you can see, during its crash, what did it do? Pop the low. If only you caught the 200-week moving average the 300-week moving average.
I was like, now we're talking about the 200?
Yeah,
I was like,
the 300-week moving average. This shows you that I am on point with everything that I teach. During the whole bear market, boom, boom, it went straight and touched the 300-week moving average. If you bought that, you had, let's see how many days you had to buy my teachings. You had one, but then you had this day, no, what am I doing? 800. Yeah, we gotta go back here. Okay, so right here, you had literally basically 2 days to buy that.
What was that at? What was that number? It was like 800, wasn't it? Like the low.
No, the low was. No, that's.
Bro, you're all over the place. There we go.
The low is $880.
Yeah, I remember that.
See that number again. And that low, the 300-week moving average on that day, week, whatever you want to say it, was $909. So you literally hit it by $20 if you just set a buy order right there. Killed the game. Killed it. It's undeniable. You can't argue it. You can't debate it. It is what it is.
That's a nice like 10 to 13x probably this bull run if you did buy that. Probably one of the safest plays. When people ask me what should I buy, like of course I say Pulsechain, but Ethereum's probably the highest gainer. That is like I would say at least the most
safest, highest gainer.
There we go. Okay,
safest, highest gainer.
Not financial advice, but like that's what I tell people to buy. Like if people are new to crypto, what should I buy? Throw a couple $1,000 in ETH. You're probably going to get a 5x up to a 10x, around there.
So where do I see it possibly going to? What usually I like to do in that situation, I take the 12-month, take the fib tracement tool, bam, go all the way from the beginning of time, bam. And I go to 3.1.6.
Look at that, right on your line.
Excuse me, 2.618. Yeah, 2.6. There it is. Well, there we go.
Right on your line.
Yes, we put a line there before, so there it is.
What's that? What's that number?
That number is not financial advice. 12,776. Obviously, I've done this before. Bam. There you go.
Wow.
There it is, papes. You want a safe investment that still can go to zero and still is risky, but less riskier than all the other crypto plays? Ethereum. But B-Roots isn't about safe. I like to go a little lower down in the totem pole to make them that Lamborghini money, that $1 million mansion money. So I invest. And let's talk about Bitcoin. No, I'm just playing.
Yeah.
I invest in
you got Bitcoin maxis love you.
Oh my goodness, bro. I didn't even know I was blocked by that dude, man. It's crazy. And he's a huge Bitcoin maxi. Like he's very well known. What's going on here? Would you look at that? We've just been poking our head week after week after week up in this area. Now, do I think we'll come back down here to 30,000?
No.
I don't. I think this trend line is going to get respected. This trend line is going to get respected. If he breaks this trend line, you're probably talking at the lowest during the halving. So let me cut that there. 39,000. We have to respect the trend line. So if we do come down, basically we don't want to come down lower than 32. Yeah, 32. So if we start going down now, I don't think it would crash right away. Right away. I think we would create maybe a Bart Simpson pattern and come down here, maybe over here to touch this right here, and it would look like a Bart Simpson pattern. Bam, bam, bam. But I don't think it goes any lower than 32. I think we are ready for the bull market. I think we're ready for the halving. I think everyone's front running this ETF. And I do feel good about where we're heading right now because we're not crashing. Usually when you hit something, you like crash. But we did it down here also. You know, we spent a few days and then we crashed. We spent a few days down here, played around here, and then we crashed. Do we play around here and crash and then gather it back up like we did right here? Possibly. I just don't think it happens. So put it out there that it's possible, but I do think it's go time.
It looks really bullish, man. Like
because it created a new high. So like we haven't been there since July. It feels so long ago.
I tell you, when things are bearish in crypto, it is like eternity. But when things are bullish, bro, it's like a month goes by like that. It's crazy.
Yeah, the last time we were up this high in the 30s was in July, peeps. Early, mid-July. So like all that time, we've just been like playing games, and then boom, look where it hit off of the 300-day moving average to a T. Look at that. Boop, boop. So pay attention to the 300-day moving average also, because that will tell you short term where it's going. Because it's been playing off of it. See right here, bam, 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 went on a little T, pop, came down here, played with you a little bit, pop, 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 pop. So this is an important moving average too, not just the 300-week, the 300-day is something to pay attention.
I can't believe you have big influencers saying we're going to be in a bear market next year.
Well, they want to get your coins, man. So what happens when you get paid?
Yeah, but getting paid by who? Like
any type of news reporting sites. How does it get out there? They're paid by them guys, man. 100%.
It almost front ran your halving box.
Like it tried to, but on that day, it tried to, but bro. It tried to, but right on the week, it hit it. Let's see if it hit on the day. Nah, the next day it went a little bit higher, but on the day it literally hit it to the T. Dang, bro, can't get any better than that.
Look at that. Just right in that box, man.
Right on it, bro.
We need a
gotta give myself a pat on the back of that one. That was pretty good.
That was a good TA. That's a good ass stream.
That's a good ass stream.
You definitely got me in the TA department, but fighting.
Man, we all been there. So anyone that knows TA started off not making mistakes. Trust me, I started off leverage trading. So like that's how I was learning my TA, and I was getting wrecked. But when you're using your own money, like you definitely like I gotta get better because this is real. Most people will tell you to use fake money, but I truly don't believe in using fake money. Even if you're like your portfolio is $10,000 and you're just starting out, use $25 because if you are a competitive person, you must be a competitive person. You will not want to lose that $25. I don't care what it is. You don't want to lose your money. So you want to expend that money. So, I lost a full Bitcoin leverage trading. So that was a $69,000 mistake.
Wow.
But it is what it is. I am better for that because I've made way more than $69,000 since I lost that Bitcoin. So I'm good.
You gotta pay for that crypto college. That's what a lot of people don't understand, man. Like it's like paying a university. You gotta get in it and make some big mistakes. And hopefully you learn from that. And hopefully you don't, if you do get lucky and hit a mooner, you don't just give it back to the casino. Hopefully you move your chips off the table and actually walk away with some gains.
Let me tell you where I was leverage trading. This is when I learned about the gravestone doji. I learned that the hard way, the gravestone doji. Let's go to the weekly chart. Let's see here. Right there. This right here run up is when I was killing it, dude. I was killing it with leverage trading. And I started probably right about here. And I remember this week, I basically didn't go to sleep because this week was very, very volatile. Let's go June 24th of 2019. Let's go to the 4 hour and let's show you how choppy that was. June 24th of 2019. Let that come up here. Oh, February. All right, look at this. Like, this was crazy. You felt like you're killing it, and then went down, up,
Imagine if you
down, up, down, up. Like, I remember, like, I was just not going to sleep because I saw, like, oh, doji coming. Like, do I go to sleep? And then just like, poof. And you're just like, wow. So that went from like 12.5 to 11K only for like the next morning to kind of go up to there and it's like pa and then back down and then it goes back up, makes you feel like it's going back up again, and then pa and then goes back up and then pa and then goes back up again and pa. Like, it was ridiculous, like trying to leverage trade this. But I remember up this top right here, I was in on a play and I had like 100x leverage. And I thought I was the man because it started going up and I had 100x leverage. So I was making so much Bitcoin. At one point in time, I had like 6-7 Bitcoin. And I was like, bro, I'm about to have like 20 Bitcoin off this one point. And that shit just start going down. I was like, fuck. Then you're like wondering, like, am I ever gonna get that 20 Bitcoin back? And it's like, it's death. You will lose. Like, it's not, it's death. It's literally financial death. Like, don't do it.
Nice. Let's check some coins on the watch list.
Yeah. I don't even know. I really haven't been playing much.
Everything's looking more green today. Boy, did we have a red weekend on Pulsechain. And Ethereum bros were killing it. Like, I mean, ETH coins were running.
Let's see here. Let's start off with, let's see what Hex is doing, because Hex is up pretty mighty right now. Uh-oh, your boy's back almost even. That 401k, right? Hey! That was rough, bro. Right here, bro. Like, yeah, I'm feeling good. And then boom, I was like, oh, wow.
The screen's not even up.
Oh, it's not? Okay.
No, share your screen. Dude, that was a rough week for us, bro. Like, I sold my rental and put it all in Pulsechain right there, right where B-Roots is pointing. And B-Roots said, I'm going to sell my 401k, bro. He got inspired. He's like, I can make way more.
All in one. And I really thought about selling this right here too. Like, let me just take this because I knew it was just a retest. I knew it was a retest. I knew this thing was going to dump that hard and then just come back like it was nothing. So this whole thing right here, like, I was like, this shit's about to get retested. Just don't. And I was just like, you know what? Just stake it, let it go. And now we're not quite there yet, but we're almost there. I mean, we were there on the 22nd, so we was already there. But like I said, all I gotta do is 10x, 15x. I think that was the number. I don't remember the number. And then I'm at where I'm at in 401k. If I 10 to 15x this, I'm at where in my 401k. I'm in my late 30s. Then I would be at 60 years old if I just left it in there, because I no longer work for anybody. I'm retired basically, and it would just be sitting there gaining over the years. But all I have to do is like 15x this, and I would have what I have at the age of 60. There you go.
Nice.
I'll buy a nice little mansion somewhere in Costa Rica.
Look at all that green over there in that watch
somewhere
list.
In Costa Rica. Let me mention. Look at Teddy Bear. I see you, Teddy Bear. Back over. Who the hell sold it just now? All right, let's look at pDAI. DAI is still going to $1. The narrative has not changed, but DAI has left the area. This is why Ian's double bottom doesn't matter. because
here we go.
It can do that. And that's what it did. Now, I don't think it lasts that much longer. So now that we have 3 points, you actually could do this.
And I remember too when Hex went on its run, it like broke down and looked like it was just going to dump and curved right back up.
Well, here's the thing, and I'm not mad at people. If you're in the games, I'm not mad at you. I'm not fully mad at you. I see what you're doing, but I'm not fully mad at you. If you didn't take any profits at all during this, and now you're taking profits, that's where I wouldn't be mad. Now, if you took like a couple profits up here, a couple profits down here, a couple profits down here, now a couple profits down here, not mad at you. You're just DCAing an uptrend. Now, remember what I said, peeps. I don't change my way of TA just because I am in the coin. I will speak down and be realistic with how the coin is doing. Now, pDAI is actually, well, yeah, it is. Let me go to daily on the 3 day. Yes, it is. pDAI is in a downtrend. So high, it has to be 2 candles or more. Lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, higher low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. That's a downtrend. So until I need to see pDAI get above 1-1 to say it's back in an uptrend. But once it gets up in an uptrend, it has to create a higher low. So then it has to come down and be higher than this low, and then it's an uptrend. I like to DCA into uptrends, not downtrends. Now, you've heard me say that many times, and you heard me tell people you're stupid if you're buying, like, not financial advice once again, but it's not smart because you're going to miss a run or you're going to buy something too early. Get Pulse. High, low, lower high, lower low, lower high, higher low, higher high, lower low, higher high, higher low. Faked you out. This is why I put that money in there, because it gave me a higher low, higher high, higher low again. And
You were ready.
Said, woo! I was like, whoa! I was like, they got me on that one. But that's a black swan event. That's what a black swan event will do for you. Like, you can't. Most times this doesn't happen. It only happens like once or twice within the coin's history. You know, the longer it's at, you know, that was its first black swan event. Bitcoin has had like 10 black swan events. But then you came here. And during this whole time, I was saying people are stupid for accumulating during the something that's in the downtrend. What did Teddy Bear do during that exact same time? During July.
Look at that.
Now, higher high, low, lower high, lower low, lower high, higher low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. Now I want to see Teddy Bear get above 6-7. If Teddy Bear can get, that's a lot. It seems like a lot from now because that's like almost more than a 2x. But Teddy Bear will move. Like, Teddy Bear moves when it's ready to go. So right now, I can understand why people are DCAing into an uptrend. It's actually what I'm talking about. So how would Pulsechain on an uptrend?
Well, hopefully don't get faked out like last time.
Nah, this thing bottomed out. High, higher low, higher high, higher low. It is official as of today that this is actually in an official uptrend. Higher low, higher high, lower high. So we've already created a higher high. We already created a higher low. This is good.
You don't want a higher high for confirmation?
You've already created that.
Back
higher low, higher high. That's official uptrend. Now when it comes back down, lower high, and it's going to go, well, not financial advice, but what it's probably going to do is go on its official uptrend. Where would it go? Now, with Pulsechain, what I've been doing, I've changed the lines to the first 10x of stack price. I believe that every single one of these lines will be some type of retraction. So, what did you see? When this corrected here, which I had that here from the get-go, that was that 7 we were talking about. Where did it go? It went through this. Where was the next line? Right there. Now, this goes out to Cosmo Jenkins. Why I am the altcoin champ of crypto. He said, this is a line. And that's the thing. I remember last week I said, nah, man, anywhere from here to here is fair game because this has not been retested. And what did it do? It janged right through it and retested that. Now, guess what? When you look on the 3-day, it really makes sense. Look at that. Boop, boop, boop. And guess who bought that dip and front ran those lines? This is the reason why I put it right here, because I was going to say a name, but because people like to front run things. So that got front ran and got up. Now, this candle ends tomorrow. If this ends in a doji, so if tomorrow the ending candle ends in 6 or above, this thing is going to the next level. And I think it skips right over this. And hold on. I think it skips right over this and goes right to 9. And you will get a correction, I believe, at 9. It might go to 1 and just get back down to here. I do think this is going to get retested, this 7-6 area. So what I can see is like up, down, up to either 9 or 1, slam down to retest 7-6, and then goodbye. That's late December, early January, and we're sitting back where we are. Now, if we hear some news next month for the case, it could be even better. But this tells me, man, the bottom is in unless we hear some crazy news. It's getting accumulated big time. Are you ready for this? I'm going to do the same thing I did with Bitcoin.
Check the weekly.
Because I see this happening.
Hold up. Before you do this, bro, we only got 60 likes with almost 200 people. Guys, this is free alpha. Smash that like button. That's all we ask. Smash it up there. Let's get it in the algorithm of YouTube. Let people know what to potentially look for in Pulsechain to at least get that up to 100. Because I know there's some haters. Say it, haters. I can't hit that high note like that, but they're in the house.
You sound like you got somebody behind you. It's not a woman, bro.
That's you, bro.
Haters. Like,
although, any thoughts about 9-inch? Haters.
Gosh, gotta get that extra.
Yours like screeched the freaking microphone. Couldn't even hear it. Any thoughts about 9-inch? We'll talk about that in a little bit. But that's the weekly, huh?
All right. Anyways, this is what I see happening, and I am going to cut this up so I know when it happens. I'm gonna give you a chart. I don't need to give you a chart. I'm just going to do it.
Hold on. Let me see if they've actually hooked it up with some likes. 90? Not bad.
Get that to 100. I mean, do we have 100 haters watching right now? Is there 100?
Can't even hear that. It's freaking... I don't know, man. We might have a lot of haters in here today, which is crazy. And we're seeing max FUD again on pDAI. And I love to see it because it's just in history, it's just been fuel for the project, for ATROPA to send. And 9-inch is a 22.86 centimeter.
I wish it was a different name though. It's just kind of.
I'm gonna take a piss. I know, right?
Hold on, let me see which one I'm watching. Okay. All right, he doesn't get to see this, so we're gonna make it a different color here. What I see possibly happening. No guarantee, but I'm gonna play a little, mind masturbation here. Play a little game here. Where the heck is the color at? There we go. We'll go yellow. There you go.
You like this comment, Beards?
Hold on. I can't see it because I'm drawing this right now. Wow. Funny how this shit works, bro. It's funny how this shit works. So watch this.
You better screenshot this chart. I'm gonna lose it. Is that the buy the halving box?
Can I do it 2 times in a row?
I think so.
Let's do that. Makes it look better. There you go, right there, bro. Inverse head and shoulders, exactly what Bitcoin did. And by having, we're sitting at 2x the price. And once you get here, whew, game over. Not financial advice. Let me make sure I put this on here because you got your I will cut this up and make it a video so I can just retweet it and say I told you so. Oh. Now, the crazy thing about this is any type of news on the SEC case can just
slingshot it too.
It can just be goodbye. But I do think I want to make this earlier. Because I think by the 1st, we could be back at having, and let's just say February. Let's just say Valentine's Day. Yeah. Let's say Valentine's Day. That's the week of Valentine's Day. Nice little gift from Richard Hart. There it is, peeps. That's how I see this thing going. Now, the head and shoulders, basically what I did is when during an inverse head and shoulders, your shoulder line's right here. If you turn around, your shoulder line will be right here. When it comes up here, it plays around here. You'll see your shoulder line. So I take the shoulder line by the length of the shoulder line from the head, and then I take that line and put it on top of the shoulder line, and it literally matches one of the sections that I have. So that to me believes I'm once again pre-masturbation. Like I'm literally seeing the future. This is how I'm playing it, not you. This is how you should play it. This is how I am playing it. But this is what I see happening. The exact same that happened to Bitcoin during its big crash. I see Pulsechain doing that same thing. That was our Black Swan event. And when I created this for Bitcoin, it was FTX Black Swan event. And this is how I see us playing it. It will take some time, but anywhere I do believe from February 1st and possibly beforehand, but like my masturbation, once again, it's mental masturbation. From February to the halving, I do believe will be anywhere from 1.7 to 2.0 or potentially higher. So let's see if that plays out. There you go. That's alpha of alpha, man. Like this is the most. If you're in Bullchain, you just got all. Like ain't nobody else doing this in crypto.
They're about to launch a coin.
What? If you make a good web page, I might.
Oh,
I'm giving you all the sound clips. you can pick the best sound clip.
Can you guys even hear that? Like I just see his mouth open. Like it's too high pitched.
It probably blocked my mic. Probably blocked it out.
Oh man, that is a good meme though. But
that's not true. I used to box when I was a kid. I get punched all the time. I got two older brothers. Probably knock you out.
Dang. Talking to him, not me. Hey, what's your thoughts about 9-inch?
Let's look at it. How much they give?
Not enough, but
all right. Well, my thoughts about 9-inch. Very high market cap. Very high market cap. So a lot of people already bought and sacrificed. So let's see how many people keep buying after with sacrifice. That's all I want to say. Not mad at it. Good branding though, for sure. Hexy Bastard killed it on the branding.
Here we go, bro. Check
hey!
Oh, you got caught.
Just in time, bro. Just in time.
Saw it. The 808 bots are working relentlessly, ratio trading all of the PTGC, the pairs. We never need another market buyer buy ever. We never need another market buy ever because the LPs are burnt and the bots will arb forever. If Pulse dive, ATROPA, Hex, etc. go up, then so does PTGC. Over 20 LPs to choose from.
A lot of LPs.
So very similar to ATROPA, I'm assuming. But I like the branding. I like the marketing. It's looks good. It's up today. 22% on the day. Man, imagine though if that volume really got going like ATROPA, that thing would send.
It's gotta go. It's just hanging out in this under $1 million market cap range, so it's gotta go. Does gotta go. Teddy Bear, what you been doing over here?
Oh, peeking little green.
I'm green. Let's see if we can see anything else here.
Big brain aliens, bro.
So we really don't have any formation here. It's just trying to find something. The daily. All right. Well, I'd be lying if I said this thing looks good. Like it is, it doesn't look good. Like it's just going down. But what matters the most is this for something like that.
We got
a lot more spread out than what it used to be. Oh yeah. Yeah. So what's happening here is you're seeing some of these upper wallets take these profits, and you're seeing this. This used to be like in the ones, which was not that healthy because it dropped off tremendously in the top 50. But now what you're seeing is, this number move up for those that are in the top 50. That is a good thing, which has signs of people are buying and it's spreading out, and therefore you're getting a healthy top 50. I always thought, I never said it, but I always thought it needed to be done in order for it to have a healthy chart. When you have people with too much in profit, you want them to sell down here rather up there because you'll never go where you want to go. Now that is to get going. So that has to continue getting a little bit more healthier. I would like to see this number be more like 0.3 starting, 0.4. When you get that happening, then you're going to get a little bit more spread out in these. But I like what I see as far as the wallet contribution, because some of these people used to have double digits. So like that's spread out more. So not bad. But the chart doesn't show that because there's been a lot of profit taking being done. Pulsechain explains why, because Pulsechain started moving. So
yeah,
it makes sense.
Pulsechain future millionaire. What about PulseX outperforming Pulsechain on pumps? Are we just going to ignore that, huh?
Yes. Because PulseX, let's see here. Is really just doing the same thing as Pulsechain, but it's lacking. So it's not really, you took a massive drop. So I would expect the pump to be bigger, but it's going to slow down tremendously at a certain point. So it's really doing the exact same thing. But once again, I just know when the ETH bros come in, they're not going to buy Pulsex. They're going to buy Pulsechain. And anyone, this is what I feel. I mean, it's no different than what I felt prior here. So I'm not going to really. I'm not your K for K. I'm not your Pulse Sex Maxi. I'm not them. Like the reality is for me is Pulsechain is layer one. I'd rather have Ethereum than rather have Uniswap. I'd rather have Pulsechain than I'd rather have Pulsex. So if I'm going to buy either, I'm just going to put more in the one. I don't like splitting between two and saying, oh well, one does the other does. No. If anything, I'm going to tell you this thing: BlackRock will not buy Pulsex. BlackRock would buy Pulsechain. BlackRock is like looking like they want to buy Ethereum. They are not buying Uniswap because BlackRock probably wants you to transact on their exchange. So you kind of get where I'm going with that. So like banks, I understand the whole decentralized exchange thing, but everyone's happy about these centralized companies, like people coming into crypto. Well, they're going to make money by allowing people to exchange, your everyday people to exchange on their platform. So that's why I'm not as bullish on decentralized exchanges, because these boys are going to come in and have their own exchanges.
Dudes, we have someone who comes in here just to hit the thumbs down button.
Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you for, you're actually helping us out, believe it or not. So I appreciate you.
Aren't you the guy who said SRF was a bull market hold for you? Then you dumped all over people's heads.
I don't know. Prove that I've dumped over people's heads. You don't know my wallet. I've got over 400 wallets. 400. About 30 of them. Right? About 30 of them are dedicated to Pulsechain. So you don't know what I own.
And the funny thing was it was a shill on shill tank. You decided to shill. And
it went up.
It did. Let's see. It did over a 15x in probably an hour, and then it got sold off, and it was holding pretty nice. And then we had people coming in flooding it. So, yeah.
Why don't you get mad? Why don't you get mad at Zach and not like you're coming at the wrong person? Which is the truth.
Hey. Bam!
What's going on?
We got Nikki B. Thoughts on PWBTC? Looking like it's holding up better than most copies so far. I've been just holding that, man. That's well, I haven't checked Wrap Bitcoin in a while. Let's see. Wrap BTC.
People like Wrap BTC. Man.
Yeah, it really is. It looks $16 million market cap. It's all right. It's
holding up, but you know it's definitely being accumulated. Low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. No, I wouldn't say that's low, higher low. No, higher high, low. So it needs to get going, but no one's really dumping it back down to these levels. Like you're not getting $20 Bitcoin ever again. You might get $50 to $60 Bitcoin or Wrap BTC, but you're not getting down here, in my opinion. You had your chance. That's accumulation, my friend. So looks good.
Your voice sounds super muffled from that bell. All right, man. I know you got to get out of here in like 8 minutes. So why don't we do?
Oh yeah,
it's been a long time since the ape of the day. We need a freaking song for that. It's been a minute.
See what we got here.
Make a banner.
See what we got for ape of the day. They did not sponsor this, by the way.
What?
They did not sponsor this at all. Not sponsored. It was a joke. Remember this? We can't see that.
Oh, mouse word.
Why can't I do this?
It's not meant to be, bro.
Oh well. Yeah. All right, ape of the day, man. Let me see here. I don't even know where the price is at. Haters. Oh my haters. When is the SRF going up? When is the SRF? Gosh, guys. Follow the laws of meme coin. Follow the laws of meme coins and your life will be way better. Wait, you can't follow the laws of meme coins. It's officially deleted. Sorry. That sucks.
The OGs know.
Had 2 years to freaking follow it and learn it. Now y'all crying that it's not there anymore. Bam! Felix, bro. Now, I do know this thing is like on a run, and people might say 1, 2, day 3. However, the guy that created this coin, hold on a second. Let me see if I can find it here. And it's on Ethereum, by the way. It's not on Pulsechain. So don't get too crazy. The dev that created this coin created a coin 2 years ago that went to $3.2 billion market cap. So he's got a history of making coins fly, and his coins like to chill till the halving, it seems like. So it looks like this guy timed the halving up pretty well last time. To right about halving, the freaking coin just like it went up to like $1 million market cap. It chilled, went down. It tried to go up again. It chilled, went down. And once halving came on, it was just like pow, 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 straight to a $3.2 billion market cap. So I was shilled this morning. And
What coin was it?
Hold on, let me find out. I remember the coin. I just can't. It's right now live. I'm just having a mind fart. So as I'm talking, I'm actually looking for it. But yeah. So the dev knows what he's doing. I took a position, but it's likely unless something comes out that's really bad. It's the Akita dev. Akita.
Oh,
Remember
okay.
Akita knew? Akita knew? Yeah.
Yep.
So that he's the dev of this coin. This thing, look at this. And I'm not going to tweet it out because everyone's going to be like, what's going on with the coin? Because my time frame's a little longer for this one just because of its history. Only because of history. I'm willing to take a complete loss on this. So the halving was here in April. As you can see, it came out, went down, went up, went down, went up, went down. And that was for February, March. So 3 months. And we got October, November, December, January. Yeah, February, March, April. So you got 6 months. So a little longer. But once that halving came, look at that. Look at that. It's just stupid, bro. Crazy. So does he do it again? Usually that's the hype around it. I don't know. But I am going to play it just in case. I don't want to miss it twice. So
Beards got disconnected. Let me see if he jumped back on. There he is.
every time, bro. Every episode, I always do it once. But I did miss the Akita pump. I do remember it like it was yesterday. Everybody talking about it. Supposedly, same death. So that coin is on Ethereum. It's called Felix. Felix the cat. You look at the website, and they have not. Once again, they have not paid us anything. They don't even know we're doing this. Cool looking little website. Now, the only thing I can see being an issue is obviously Felix Cat is a
Cartoon.
is a cartoon. So does it get big enough before it happens? I don't think cryptocurrency right now is on the forefront. So I don't think we would see anything from this. Man, if you get to phase 3, 10,000 holders, $1 billion market cap. So looking pretty good right now. Felix the cat. Bam.
Just when they thought we were only on Pulsechain.
Never know, man. We're looking everywhere. Always have some ETH. If you ain't got no ETH, you could miss out on an opportunity. I didn't even have that much ETH. I just threw it in that. What are you gonna do?
Absolutely. All right, man. Well, that's a show. That's a wrap. We got Shill Tank tomorrow on B-Roots' page, so stay tuned for that. If you guys have a project that needs to get shilled out, make sure you guys come on Shill Tank. Bring the community and bring the dev. If the dev's serious, they will usually come pitch on Shill Tank. If not, bring your community members. We will be keeping an eye out for who raids us the most. Usually means you have the biggest community, the highest potential. And we will see you guys then. That's all we got.
Hold up. For the Pulsechain heads.
Hey, Thomas.
Little post by Somni. Pulsechain sacrifices. Most people put $100 to $1,000 in Pulsechain. Everybody with $1,000 will want to hit the exclusive $1 million round number. This also means an enormous trap will form. You should get ahead of them. I don't know if that's necessarily true. I do agree with them. It would be front running like no other. But I think these peoples, since the drop, have a way more Pulsechain. So they're probably more in this area now. So you got to think about that too. My dude Somni, though, give him a follow. He does give good content. Some things I disagree with him, though. There we go. Peace out, peeps.
So for those of you who want to make that change, you need some crypto to help you to make that green. Yo, they got to let your crypto king, showing you how to invest to live your dreams. So for those of you who want to make that change, you need some crypto to help you to make that green.